is California Bear 619, and this has been a video and now live stream in the making for a couple days for several reasons. Um, One is because I wanted to do this a couple days ago because I reached a milestone of 100 subscribers, and I wanted to say thank you very much to each and one of you that made this possible. I never thought I was going to reach this milestone, and it is a big milestone for me. Of as several channels that I follow say we're just a micro channel, and I'm not. By their size and numbers, I'm actually a quark of a channel. And when I say quark, look it up. QUARK. And it's not quark from Star Trek. It's quark as in, you look it up, you'll know what it is. I'm using my phone as a live stream, so I can't look up the definition. So you'll have to do that on your own. All right, guys? And then you'll get the joking and stuff. So, the other reason was I was gonna do this video yesterday or day before yesterday. Was it yesterday? Sorry. Anyways, yesterday morning I woke up and there was a video by Paul Old Dog New Tricks in the Philippines, and he interviewed Jules, which is another blogger in the Philippines over in Dumaguete, the area over in Negros Oriental in the south. Jules is an American also, and unfortunately, he had some bad news that he's had some health problems now for a while, and he announced that he's got cancer, and I don't want to say it, but he's got a time limit now. So I put it on my community also, so you can click on that video on there, and I put the title on there. You know, all you can really do is surround yourself by your loved ones. You know, and that's what I commented on that video, and I'm a subscriber to his channel, so I I would really recommend and suggest that you go check out his videos, and what he said on there, or Paul said that, hey, if you wouldn't mind just subscribe to his channel, because if and when he is gone, his channel is monetized, so when he does get views, it will collect revenue. Sorry, that's my my canceled appointment that I had today. Anyways, as I was saying, it will continue to generate uh, revenue for his family. You know, he's a father of three, I believe. One or two might be teenagers in their late teens. A wife. So check it out. So that kind of, as a father, and also there was another thing. He just turned 60, and Paul said another line at minute 27. His only guilt in this is that he's too young, meaning that he's been too young for Medicare, to collect Medicare, and too young to collect Social Security. So all this stuff that he's been paying for medical has been out of pocket. He's drained his funds and stuff. So that's been a subject within the bloggers and stuff about funds and everything when you're abroad and stuff. So that is the subject that relates to me and stuff, and I can get into that right now, and I don't want to drag that on. But basically, like I said, that all correlates. But really, what this video is about, that I wanted to make, was really introduction of what my channel and who I really am and stuff. Hey, good morning, Jeff, or excuse me, Jamie. How you doing, buddy? Hey, nice to see you, man. I didn't really expect anybody here on my live streams. Good morning. Where you at, by the way? Are you in the Philippines? or what part of the world are you at? I'm just doing a live stream here to kind of introduce myself and memorize that about the doing because I'm doing the um, what do you call it? You know, these are my. Let me change my glasses because these are my. I want to just change my regular reading glasses so I can see. I don't have to like look up and down. Hold on a minute. Oh, and I am back, guys. Oh, Canada, right on. Cool. I always wanted to visit Canada. The closest I ever got to Canada is when I was up in Michigan, and I got actually as far as Detroit, looking for work, and I made it just to the river, and I was like, hey, and right on, cool, man. Nova Scotia, Canada, flying to the Val on the weekend, cool, man. Safe travels, my friend. I wish you the best, man. Do you have family over there, by the way? Right on, cool, yeah, dude. Yeah, I hope in the fall. It got pushed back. I was trying to go this summer, but in the fall, I hope to be going to Cebu to reunite with my son. I have not been with my son since I left in June of 2020. He was born a week right before the lockdown, and um, I left like after the country was opened up, and I came back, and then I got back to work. I'm a union card fitter. I mean, a union pipe fitter by trade and stuff. And it was so tough. I was always trying to get to Canada to work. Like I said, girlfriend is there, just packing up the kitchen here, taking a short break here. Well, dude, you have no idea how excited is. It's more emotional. I don't. Yeah, yeah. It's beyond. It's dying words. But yeah, I'm telling the story by the way. So let me get to it right now. Basically, what happened there? Let me go into that lead right there. I came back home. I started getting really like bad health problems. Eventually, where I had to stop working, I had to come back home um, in the right a week before Thanksgiving. I came back home in 2020. Couldn't shake it off, and I said I just stayed home through the holidays and through the spring. I talked to my parents and said, hey, just stay home, just chill out and stuff. And I did, and I there was no work here. Here we're locally, here in San Diego, where I'm from, and even Los Angeles, and even where I work sometimes in Nevada, or even Arizona, it was still very very slow. There was no work, with the whole pandemic thing and everything. Every state was different, so I needed work. I had newborn and his mother and stuff. Excuse me. So I just did what I had to do as a father. I had to provide. So I took up a part-time job at a deli. I mean, fine, whatever. I got hired, and that was in March, and that lasted about a month because by April, I I had a stroke, and they diagnosed it as what they say mini stroke. But in the process, when they did the MRIs, they noticed, or I noticed, and I brought it up. Hey, it's like, well, yeah, there's that stroke. Okay, but what about all those? And go back, and oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Well, I counted about 5 or 6. I'm like on top of that one right here on my right side. And so yeah, those were strokes. Well, when did those happen? We don't know because unless it happened within a couple weeks or whatever, okay, well, okay, it's like we're gonna send you to therapy, and we're gonna try to get you back okay, it's like, yeah, let's, So I was going to therapy since a week after my stroke in mid-April, and I'm going, twice a week, and I'm hitting it, with the motivation now. I'm gonna get back. I mean, my physical therapist is going, what is it your goals? Is like, well, I want to learn how to run and everything, and I'm like, I was realigning myself, and in my mind it's like, I want to get back on the field, I want to get back to work. Hey, yeah, dude, I am feeling better. I am, I really am. I mean, I put things in perspective with especially what happened with Jules and other people. I see their health and stuff. So I am very lucky. You know, I have nothing to complain about. So I am feeling better, and I wish you best of luck. Thank you very much again for the kind words and congratulations. I really appreciate it. This YouTube's a community, and it makes it even nicer when people are how should I say, are kind and are helpful and encouraging is the word I want to say. All right. And I wish you the best. And please post pictures and videos and whatever. I look forward to, because I am a subscriber of yours. Anyways, long story short, I had some more symptoms. I went back. I don't want to get into it because I was making a video yesterday and it ended up being an hour long video. I said that's never going to upload, so I might as well do it short. They found a blood clot in my brain. That was it. That was done. So people that see me and say, "Well, dude, you've had a stroke. You look fine. You can still work. You can still do some other things." That's the thing, man. It's like my brain's like scattered and physically on my left side. I'm like, I've tried, guys. I'm seriously, I'm trying to figure out what, because physically I'm restricted. Mentally, I struggle a lot with speech, with my memory, and it's difficult. So yeah, I mean that's where I'm at. So basically, what I was doing, I 3 years ago, I would just sit in front of my laptop, and I would start doing like a video library, diary, excuse me, and I was doing this as part of like therapy, so I can like speak a little better, learn how to speak a little better, so people can understand me and watch how I spoke, and my what do you call it, my pronunciation of stuff and everything. Got to get back. Yeah, go pack, dude. You gotta get that thing. Go back to your girlfriend, buddy. Peace out, man. Safe travels. So that happened, and then it was a year ago when oh yeah, I used to do live streams on both Facebook and on Instagram, right? Because I grow chili peppers, right? And I joined chili pepper communities on Facebook, right? And I used to eat the chilies and stuff and everything, and people got a kick out of it and everything. But then that community got real toxic real fast and stuff, with the growers, because they're competitors and stuff. And kind of sounds familiar to the YouTube community and the YouTube community that I'm really involved with now, which is the Philippine YouTube community, right? Um, so yeah, that's kind of ironic, huh? But same thing, that I do both on the Chile community and I do in the Philippine YouTube community. I'm just a spectator, you know. I I tend not to get too involved. I comment and stuff, but um, how should I say? I do get involved and make comments and stuff, but I try not to take sides and troll and attack and everything. But I'll do my views, and there's I follow a lot of people. I subscribe to a lot of people, follow people, and then after a while, I'm like, I just like, I don't unsubscribe. I just don't. If I don't really like the guy what he's saying, I just or woman, or just whatever. But anyways, getting back to it, my son, My son watches a lot of YouTube. As little as he is, he's 4 years old, by the way, and he's getting to the point now. That he's looking at a lot of pictures, a lot of pictures and videos when he was little, and now he's always known his father, daddy, because we video chat every day, and like 3 o'clock here Pacific Standard Time. It's 6 o'clock over there in the Philippines. So around that time, he wakes up, breakfast and stuff. So they call me around, 6, 8 o'clock in the Philippines, around 4 or 5 o'clock here. They'll call and he's eating breakfast. Hi, Daddy, and every day, since he's an infant. His mother calls me, video chat, and he'll sit down like. But now, we'll chat. Now he just won't look, but just within a couple months ago, he started getting the concepts. Oh, wait a minute, his little brain is, oh, wait a minute, daddy, daddy was here. He's understanding, like, wait a minute, daddy was here with me when I was a baby. I mean, he saw the pictures and videos, but like he's understanding. So he's understanding that his father was there, not daddy was just on video. So that being said, he's hurting sometimes because he sees his cousins and other kids. When their fathers get home from work, they always run out and he's just always one standing there. That part, and also he's gonna start kindergarten soon. In fact, I think he's starting in July. I wanted to be there by then, but I'm not. And the cheese has already started. They started like I think a couple years ago already. Like, oh, his father, and she got abandoned, and so he hears this stuff, and he does. He sometimes he'll ask his mother and everything. He's like, no, they're crazy. Your father has an abandoned. He's just not here, because your daddy's been sick. And he won't ask me. He won't ask me. He won't ask me. He just asks his mother, and I don't know why he doesn't ask me yet, but when I'm doing these videos now, that's just basically what I'm doing. I'm doing like a little blog also when I talk. Hey, this is who your father is. This is what's been going on. This is what happened. Was really. It's not because I abandoned you. It's not because I don't want to be there. It's because of my health. And this is the reason why I couldn't be over there. And I am gonna go back, and I gotta finish business because when I left, we didn't even like register you. Basically, we just had like the paper from the hospital, but we didn't actually have a birth. I mean, the first thing is done yet. His mother like went over there already. She tried going to the notary, and they said something like the father had to be there also. So yeah, dude, I don't understand. She went with the money and everything, but now they said the father, because there is a father. I signed, so I have to go over there and do that, notarize that, and then when we do that, we also gonna have to go back to Manila, and have his paperwork done, um, in the Philippines, in Manila at the consulate, so he can have dual citizenship, or I don't know how that works. I'm gonna have to figure all that out when I get over there. Um, the same process also. His mother and I that I've known since 2018, and I've known her before. She became the mother of my son. It wasn't just like, oh, it wasn't just like that. You know, she's gonna have to ask me to marry her. Let her know she's been waiting for all these years. And then after we get married, I have to put her legally over here, so if and when I pass away, she can have my benefits of my pension that I can collect, basically, because till I get approved that I'm disabled here in the United States through however that works, Social Security, then I have to go through my union, to say that, hey, here it is, my paperwork. But even then, I already got gist of how that works, and I don't want to get into it. I talked about it already, but it looks like I'm not gonna get it regardless. They just have it so you can't get it out early no matter what. It is what it is. So I've been thinking a lot. I'm gonna go there and it's gonna be temporary. It's not gonna be permanent. I'm just gonna go over there to take care of business and and hopefully I will be there through the holidays, spend time with them, and then I'll have to come back sometime back, and then I don't know how long till I can go back again because there's a reason the strokes didn't take me out. There's a reason why that blood clot got caught and didn't take me out. There's a reason why my heart, out of everything that's wrong, is still good. That reason is 7,300 plus miles west of here, across the Pacific Ocean, and that's a little boy. And I gotta stay away, alive and healthy as long as I can, so his well-being is taken care of, even though I can never physically be with him, and that's hard. That's very, very hard to accept, but that's just reality. Because if I do decide to go over there, it's a very selfish thing. Not because I'm gonna be living on Social Security, which is only $1,000, and you're not gonna live like a Westerner, and you're not gonna afford medication, and heaven forbid if no, it's not because of that. Because if I die, I die, regardless. But what happens is, if I die soon, my son's not gonna have a quality life. So as long as I stay here in the United States and stay healthy, he will have a better quality life over there. He'll have food, shelter, education, healthcare, better than me being over there with him. And that's the way I look at it. That's my story. That's my life. This is my world. I decided to do this video here after 100 subscribers, where it started, instead of doing it somewhere in Beautiful La Jolla, San Diego, or Coronado, San Diego, or downtown San Diego, because this is where it's at. This is where I live. This is where I would spend my time for the last 3+ years, is in my backyard here, or on my couch, where I'm laid out when I don't feel well. Other than watching my chilies grow during the spring and fall, um, I'm just watching YouTube. That's it, man. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. Um, Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for following. Um, I'm going to do a shameless plug and say, if you like this, don't forget to like and subscribe. But please, 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 please do comment. I enjoy the comments. Unlike, if you don't like it, go ahead, and do any kind of comments. If you want to do negative comments, that's cool. They're welcome too. Criticism, that's cool too. I accept those too. I've even gotten trolls already. And they say, you're really not anybody yet till you have trolls, and I've gotten a couple already. Not necessarily on my channel, but I did a couple videos, but nothing bad, just light. And it's so hilarious, man. It's always the same thing when I talk about drinking or quit drinking, stop drinking. It's like it triggers people for some reason. New subscriber, are you a Democrat? Ricky Bobby, no, I'm not actually. I am not a Democrat. Do I look like a Democrat? No, I'm not a Democrat. My wife's family's from California. Right on. What area of California, by the way? I like that one, Ricky Bobby. Is that your real name, or is that from the movie? That was a movie with what movie was that, by the way? Merced. Oh yeah, that's up north. That's right on. I know where that's at. Shake and bake. Yeah, right on. Cool, dude. No, dude. But answer your question. I'm not a Democrat. When I was in high school and after high school, I was there. We go. The race, the Talladega Nights with Will Ferrell, right? Will Ferrell, and what's the other guy's name? Forget the other guy's name. I like the other guy too. What's the other guy's name? Remember the other guy's name? Are you happy with how California? Um, there's a lot of people things I'm not happy. No, I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. Just got here, catching up 2 times. Hey Jeff, how you doing, buddy? Right on, dude. This is cool, man. This is my first live stream where I got actual people talking on here. John C. Riley, yeah, John C. Riley, dude. That's a really highly underrated actor, man. He can do it both, man. He can do serious and comedy. I like that guy. I actually liked him in Boogie Nights. If you remember Boogie Nights, he was a good supporting actor in that, by the way. Man, you're awesome. Well, thank you. I don't know why you think I'm awesome, dude. I just like talking, by the way, and that's why I started doing these live streams here on YouTube because I wasn't really getting any feedback on YouTube, not YouTube, excuse me, on Facebook, you know. And Instagram's kind of lame. I don't like Instagram anymore, dude. I used to love Instagram. It's changed. It's so when you talk about California and stuff, dude, and I think the way you're going with that, those kind of people are on Instagram. A lot of those kind of people. Just a regular laid back guy. That's my guy. Oh, thank you, dude. Hey, dude, I am. I'm not acting. This is who I am. If anything, I'm gonna talk you to death, bro. Instagram and TikTok is for me. Actually, you know what, dude? TikTok is kind of, and I did it, but the people that I have interacted that reached out to me had been out kind of okay, and they're not kids. I mean, they're adults actually, you know. And I've dealt with people because the videos I've done have been serious videos, and I've done like the stupid little skits and stuff because I was trying to do TikTok for a reason. Let me tell you why. TikTok is the only platform where you can play music in the background and you won't get copyright strikes. Seriously, that's the only one. Maybe because it's from China. But there's I'm gonna tell right now thing, and I don't talk about religion and politics. But I mean, I'll discuss it, but I don't like promote it. So, but I mean, if you do ask me, I'll answer it honestly, okay? And like you did, like you asked me, I answer it. Oh, another thing also, I don't troll or try to speak negatively or take sides of other channels. I think Jeff knows that too. I don't talk bad. Thank you for your honesty. Hey, I appreciate it. No, thank you for asking me an honest question. I answered you also, by the way. Um, but yeah, I don't like take sides. I said I follow a lot of channels, especially a lot of the ones that have been on fire lately. You know what I mean, without naming names. In fact, I got called out on what was it? One of my videos actually. I don't remember which one. Somebody was asking me, and they specifically were asking me. Yeah, it's one of my live streams I did a couple of weeks ago. It was just a rant that I was having about being unappreciated and stuff like that. And they're like specifically went shoom about a certain channel. I'm like, you know, but I don't feed into like, you know, I'm not gonna argue, dude. I'm not gonna argue online. I just like, you know, to me arguing online, bro, it's like the Special Olympics. It's like there's no winners. There's no winners or losers in the Special Olympics, right? So there's no winners or losers, and you know everybody has an opinion. That's cool. You know, we can have opinions, different opinions, or agree to disagree or whatever. I mean, it's all good. But let me ask you. I was a liberal in the beliefs and everything, but this is before we had the internet and everything. You really like start really like seeing behind how we say behind the curtain stuff, and I started seeing, you know, and behind just the mass media and da 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 da, and then when the censorship started and everything, then I started, oh, So I'll just leave it at that. All right. So I hope that kind of answers you a little bit where I see things. I like seeing things from all angles, not just from this side and this side, but I like seeing from there and here and this side and this. I like seeing it all. That's it. But nice talking to you, Ricky Bobby. I really appreciate it. Do you have a channel? Do you ever post or you just like just live stream stuff? I really appreciate it. By the way, thank you very much. That's awesome, dude. Hey, man, this is cool. Who else was on here? Just got here catching up at 2 times. John C. Riley. That's cool, man. So, anyways, I mean, I wasn't really talking about anything else. 100% appreciate neutrality. Hey, Jeff, that's how I see the world now, bro. I'm 53 now, I don't. I have my beliefs, personally, I have my beliefs of what, but hey, to each their own, I mean, I was raised that way. I was raised that way. I wasn't raised heavily politically or religiously and stuff. Haha, I'm still very liberal. Hey, run on there. There's nothing wrong with that, dude. There's nothing wrong with that. You know. I mean, I had liberal beliefs, and then I had leftist kind of beliefs, and then I had socialist beliefs. But I mean, it's all. I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this right now, and this is gonna like rub some people the wrong way because they have the wrong idea what this word I'm gonna say. Because when I was younger, I got into the punk scene, and it wasn't just the punk scene. I used to hang out with skinheads, right? Not the Nazi skinheads, but the anti-Nazi skinheads, and they were into the and they were broken up different circles. Some were straight edge, and I wasn't so much that because I wasn't that hardcore. Straight edge, they were hardcore. They weren't clean cut, but they're like hardcore. It was more the anti-socialist, the Antifa. Yeah, I know the difference. Okay, well, that's what I mean. So that mentality, hey, so we went to shows, and hey, the music was like ding, 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 and we rocked it out, and but that was it. After the music was over, everybody went to their corners, and that was it. It's not like in the streets and this and that, but you know, that was it. We didn't take it to the streets. We didn't, But then it's like I started seeing this thing with people with different colored hairs, and that that's not Antifa. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, and it was a lifestyle also too, because there was different kind of skins. Like I said, this other skins I used to hang out with were the scooters. They were into scooters, and they were into ska. They introduced me into ska, and they was going, "Oh, it's not just ska; it's Jamaican ska." And like, you know, and like, "Oh, this is kind of cool stuff," and then I used to wear Doc Martens, and stuff like that. Uh, yeah, and me being a Mexican kid from not the, I mean, it's part of the hood, but not really the hood. I was different. What's up, Goliath? So it's like, and a lot of people say you talk like a white boy. I'm like, I do. I just talk like I talk because that's the people I hang out. I mean, I don't know. I don't talk like a vato. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm sorry I disappointed you. I mean, do I turn in my brown card? What am I supposed to do? See you hanging out with some skaters. You know what? I didn't want to be a poser. I tried skating so hard, but I wasn't good. And then it was just funny. I was just talking to my friend the other day about skating because he was into skateboarding, and I think I was about 18 or 19, and I was with my cousin, and we were going down a hill, and I started getting speed wobbles. I had my GNS skateboard, and I had Oh God, what kind of trucks were they? They're Gold Wings, and I started getting speed wobbles, man. And I just at that point you decide which way you're gonna go. You want to go face first, and I just said, oh screw it, man. I went like this, and I ate shit like my arm and stuff, man. I would like to see you hanging out with some skaters. Yeah, there used to be a really a well-known skate park here in Del Mar that Tony Hawk and the rest of the good skaters used to go there. I tried to skate and surf for years. So funny. I know the face, the roll inside tuck, roll. Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, I wasn't even gonna go face first. I was like, hell no, man. It's like, so you tuck and roll, or I'm like, I went like this. I wasn't goofy footed. Goofy footed left. So I was right footed. Yeah, 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 man. So we're about the same age, right? And I know Goofy. Did you serve in Iraq? I take it because you were talking about Iraq today. You said in Iraq, right? It's funny listening to you. Oh well, thank you. You know, I talked, dude. 55. Oh, right on. So we're a couple years different. Yeah, I'm 53. I'll be 54 in December. Mm. Yeah, dude. I remember when that popped off. I was born and raised in California. Right on. What about whereabouts? If you don't mind me asking, on the beach. Right on. Well, I was born and raised in San Diego. Yeah, I lived here most of my life. I've lived up in Monterey. Oh, cool. Nice. That's a nice area, buddy. That's a nice area, Monterey Bay. I I've been up there just once in that area. I worked at Diablo Canyon, the nuke up there. I got to work a little bit. I was living in Pismo Beach actually, but yeah, I was in that area. Oh yeah, beautiful man, gorgeous. The slow. It is. It is. Yeah. That and I used to like that little town, Los Osos, because that was my name. Oso. That's what they used to call me. Oso. Avila. Yeah. Avila Beach, State Beach. Yeah, dude. Like you go there and then there's that road and it just goes all the way and then all them cows and stuff right there off the road. And it's just goes over and stuff. The bear. Yeah. So yeah, that name, it's been with me forever and stuff. It's like I never like hey, call me this, call me. It's just like a name that just kind of went with me since I was a kid. Lost. Oh, the place was epic. Uh huh. Yeah. Um. So yeah, I mean, I just kind of transformed the California Bear because when I started this channel because I wanted to start blogging. My old channel was just like so cluttered with so much stuff and the algorithm, and I didn't know how to change it. Like now I know. Now you go into your views or your history and you clear it. Once you do that, it clears the whole algorithm all new again. See what I mean? So if you start watching something, I'll start going that. Yeah. So then uh, it wasn't very hard because you know how you have those ads. There's an ad. There's this California gov. I'm like, oh, okay, California, and then I wanted to have something with bear, and it's kind of funny, You're from California, so I don't know how you feel about this. I hate it when people say Cali. I don't like. I don't know why. I don't like it when people say Cali. So on TikTok, on purpose, I name my channel Cali or what was it, California Bear? Cali, yeah. Cali Bear or whatever. I don't even know because I don't go on TikTok anymore, really. Oh, that's cool, hey man, that's cool. But I just don't. It's like I remember when I was working in Reno, we built a Tesla plant over there in 2017, and they 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 don't like it when you say Nevada. They want to say Nevada. They want to say Nevada. You say Nevada. They told me there. You call it Nevada, not Nevada. We don't like when you say Nevada. I'm okay, no problem, man. I'll say Nevada. No problem. I'm going back to Cali. That song's cool though. I like that by Oh God, man, what's his name, dude? What's his name? LL Cool J. Going back to Cali. I was singing that song for days. I know, man. Dude, we were rocking out here, man, on the bus to school. There'd be that kid in the back with the boombox. Yeah, yeah, LL Cool J, dude. Dude, I like you, dude. I don't know. I was just thinking about you like earlier today, and because that we have the same subject, and I was thinking about bloggers and stuff. I'm like, that guy's all right, that guy, but I wouldn't want to hang out with that guy in real person, like meet him or whatever. But I don't know. Jeff's like a guy that I wouldn't mind sitting down. I don't drink anymore, but if I drank, I wouldn't mind having a couple beers with him or a cup of coffee or whatever. There's some people, but that one guy, I just have that one feeling, man. Just from when I have him, just the way he comes off, bro. The way he comes off, and I don't know. I mean, his job that he was, dude, he fits that job. He's the kind of guy who would be with his, hey, knock it off, hit the bars. Yeah. Nah, I don't drink, bro. My last drink was on 420. 420 of 21. I had my stroke the next day, and that was it. I made a promise to myself, and I don't really think about it. There was only one time. Only one time I was like, oh, and I made a video instead. I got a lot of hits. I think that's the one video that, other than the shorts, that I got the most hits. But I don't want to make my videos because I don't want to be a poser and go like, oh, AA, because I'm not. I don't go to meetings or anything like. I haven't been to AA meetings since I had my DUI in when did I have a DUI? 2005. I had a DUI, and I don't want to be a poser. Oh, AA this and NA that. So, all right, another break here. Who is this Jeff guy? Off the cut adventures with Jamie. Jeff, do you want to tell him who you are to Off the Cut Adventures with Jamie? Um, oh, you do know. Okay, you were messing with me. All right, cool. Yeah. All right. I know. I'm just joking. Right on, cool, dude. Yeah. What's up, guys? That's all, man. Right on, guys. How's the weather? He's getting ready to go to the Philippines, by the way, guy. Jeff. He's packing up right now, actually. God, it's chilly here in San Diego, man. It's still like in the 50s in the morning. I don't know what's up, man. I don't know what's up, man. We're almost into June. I mean, I know the June gloom's coming, but still, even then, the weather was cold. I got this hoodie. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Yes, cray hot today in the Val 40s. Yeah. Hey, it's like what's up with that drought, man? Is it the rainy season already and that's why the drought's been like really bad, or is it like what's going on? I know I've been hearing like the heat's been really bad everywhere. I know, and Cebu, my girlfriend's brother lost some ducks. They lost from the heat. They just started. Oh, that's good news, actually. That's good. Jeff, where are you at? Are you still in Japan? Okay, is that Malaysia when you say cool? Lumpur, leaving shortly. And where are you going to? If you don't mind me asking. Okay, right on. Cool, man. That's awesome. That's the way to be, dude. The first time I went to the Philippines, that's how it was, man. I just had my ticket, return ticket, obviously. Um, I had my hotel booked for the first 4 days in in Mita Malate, which I didn't know what it was because that's where it showed up, hotels. But it was the Pearl Garden, and I was there 4 days. I was gonna meet a girl, and the rest is history for a month. This is the last move, Jamie. No MMA fights in Angeles. No, no, no idea yet. Right on. Of all the southeastern, being a butthead. Hey Jeff, of all the countries you've been in Southeast Asia, which one is your favorite so far, and why? Japan. Right on. Cool. I've only been to Japan twice, and one was on an overnight layover. Hadn't been enough. Right on. I've always wanted to go, and actually, as a kid, I wanted to go. Actually, it's just like an area as a dream to pass through. Actually, the cities are one thing, but it's the country that calls me. It's so beautiful and just like it's just I don't know, you know. I did. I remember I was in fourth grade and I did a report on it and stuff, and with Mount Fuji and the blossoms. And I mean, this fourth grade, man, there was no internet, so we just had like dictionaries and encyclopedias. Remember? So just seeing that was just enough for me to say I want to be there. Right on, dude. So it was better in person. Right on. Well, let me ask you this. Remember how you were saying earlier about about people making it bad for other people? What's your opinion? And I have my personal opinions personally of this person like Johnny Somali and these other IRL streamers that go to different countries, specifically like Japan. That now I've heard that it's like against the law to even stream now, to even blog in certain areas in Japan. Is that true? Do you know anything about that? Yeah, those there's a blogger actually in Japan a, a regular blogger and lives in Japan, and he was talking about, hey, it's like this guy has made it like hard for me, my line of work. This is what I do. I go in Japan, and now there's like I watch a bunch of his. Yeah, he's an idiot, dude. He's in the Middle East. He was over in Israel, did at the Wailing Wall, dude. I mean, uh, yeah, like yeah. I got this story. I can when I went to the Japan customs, they this guy just did a video on it today. Run on. I would get like the second and third degree. I mean, they would go through all my luggage, literally, and really question me. Hey, what's your purpose of here? And like, I answer the questions, like thoroughly, thoroughly. I'm like, okay, and I was polite, and I'm like, yes, yes, sir, and everything. Okay, yada yada. Yeah, I totally got that too. Right on. Well, let me tell you what happened. So, I thought it was kind of strange. Okay, let me through. So I got back to the line. I caught up to the line to you go through, and I got. I'm like, oh, that was. I made the comment. That's kind of weird, man. This guy was like, really, it's like I've never gotten that bad, anywhere, So, oh, you know what? I said, the gentleman that was in front of me, he said, it might have something to do with two things. One was your T-shirt, and the other one's your tattoos. And I'm like, oh, first of all, I was wearing a Bob Marley T-shirt, and second of all, my tattoos. And I know tattoos back then that they're taboo because of the Yakuza and the association and stuff. Whereas this year they gave me a hard time about a metal pen. I bet, yeah, dude. Yeah. So now I wear hoodies or I wear long sleeve shirts and everything. I mean, considering cutting my hair before I leave. I'm actually thinking about doing that because I actually the flight I'm really thinking of doing. Um, I'm thinking of going from LAX to Taiwan to Cebu. And two reasons. One, it's going to be the cheapest flight, and two, it's going to avoid Manila. Period. I do not, dude. I don't. I hate that airport, man. Philippine Airlines, it's more expensive than all the other flights, and then you land in Manila, and then there's issues now. From what I heard, there's no shuttle. You have to get a taxi. They rip you off, dude. It's an issue. Why is that airport's so backwards after all these decades? I don't know. You know, you're not alone, dude. It sucks. He gets a bad name, dude. There's something wrong with that. I mean, and I'm not saying bad anything, Manila and government and everybody. Don't somebody video record this and say, "Oh, California Bears saying bad things about Cal." No, I'm not. I'm just saying, man. There is, man. Just scam terminal. Dude, it is, man. It's like it's terrible, man, dude. I do. That's why I'm glad that my girls in Cebu that hey man, I don't have to like land in Manila. I really don't. I can just bypass it, enter the valve via Singapore 7. I bet, man. That airport in Singapore, my God, man. Yeah. I mean, if I could do Japan, but there's no flights really that goes to Japan, they kind of it goes out of the way. And like the flights go from L.A. to San Francisco to Japan to down. I did see a Singapore once in a while, but yeah, um, I've done Korea. That was all right. That was all right. Like I said, I was a rookie back then in the early 2000s. I didn't really know what was up. Now I know, like, oh well, you can rent those little cubicles to take a shower and everything, and uh, you know, I know that. And then I think what was it? My last trip in 2014. I hate walking. I mean, and at the end, and you see those like business class. I'm like, dude, that's it, man. 2010, I said, I don't care, man. And then, I'm not bragging. I'm just saying, I used to make good money when I used to work. I said, I don't care. It's worth it. With my bad back and everything, it was worth it. So I used to book, business class. I'm like, oh, well, it's well organized. Yeah, I bet it is. I bet it is. I've heard nothing but good things about that airport, you know. And then it's got like a tram also that takes you from one terminal to another one, right? If I'm correct. Oh, it is, dude. It makes a difference. But you know what? There's also premium economy, economy that also is on Ava Airlines. Starlux, which is a brand new airline, and also on China Airlines, which are all based out of Taiwan. And their seats are the kind that they're like they're stiff, but like they move a little bit. And I'm on the shorter side. They have those little rests. I've been looking into it, so I'm considering that. It's about $1,000, but hey, it's to me it's gonna be worth it on those long drives. I mean, drive flights. I'm a brokey. I fly. Well, I mean, you gotta sacrifice. I mean, you gotta sacrifice one way, right? I mean, some of the hotels I see you get, I mean, don't look cheap either, right? No, Ava is a nice. I can't say anything bad about Ava. I like Ava. So am I. So am I. That's why I like the red eye flights. It's just that's it, man. I mean, you wake up, you're having breakfast. It's just a beeline to the restroom, and that's it. You're landing in a couple hours. Yeah, that's the way to do it. It's you know a lot of times there's not that many people on red lines too, and then you're lucky you get like no people next to you either. As one funny story. The first time I flew business class was actually Philippine Airlines, right? And I'd never flown Philippine Airlines, right? And okay, and I am deathly not afraid, but still to this day about flying. So I don't know how I'm gonna do it now. Now that I don't drink, that's like the big thing right now. I get like a little bit of anxiety stuff. So I mostly fly from SFO, San Francisco. I don't like LAX, but when I have to, I fly from LAX. And SFO's got really nice, you know, even like decent restaurants, sushi places, or whatever. And I'll hit sake, man. I'll hit sake, or I'll hit a nice bar and some whiskey with a couple beers. And I don't get like slosh, but I'll get nothing where I get that nice. Okay, I had a couple beers and a shot or nice like whiskey. You know, I'm like, okay, I'm feeling good. About a couple hours or an hour before I have to board. So that time, I'm there and they're, hey, sure, you have champagne? Oh, well, of course. Oh, would you like no? Oh, sure. So I didn't mention that like I said, I have a bad back and everything, right? So I think I took what was it? Not a tranquilizer. I forgot what it was. Some kind of muscle relaxant. So they give you a menu what you want, right, to eat. And you pick it out on business class and stuff. But then those have another sub menu, like whenever they say whenever you want, order this. So they have like steak burgers and club sandwiches that they'll make for you. They're not pre-made. They'll make them for you. It's like okay, it's fine. Well, for whatever reason, they kept on waking me up every couple hours. Sir, would you like, a drink? Hey, sir, would you like a coffee? Sir, would you like some sandwiches? I'm like, what the fuck, man? Why are these people waking me up? Well, that's the thing, man. I snore. I snore like a bear. I have sleep apnea, so I so I must have like been fucking like snoring the whole business class. And everybody, dude, what the fuck's wrong with this guy? So I kind of caught on. I'm like, you know what? I'll just stay awake, dude. I'm like, it didn't matter, I stayed awake a couple hours, but that's pathetic shit, man. I was, man. I'm not sure I was. So I was like, yeah. So like they're being so polite. It's Philippine Airlines. I mean, they're Philippine. Like, oh, what do we do? Oh my god. You imagine the poor steward is like, oh my god, what do we do? What do we do? No, do. Like they're freaking out. They're probably calling the captain. Captain, what do we do? Yeah. Fuck yeah, dude. Yeah, man. I ordered like two times. I ordered they're like little like burgers, but they're prime beef. So I'm like, yeah, they kept on giving me that and stuff. I'm like, no problem. Yeah, that was hilarious, man. Jeez, man. Yeah, it was worth it, man. I mean, it was 3 grand, but I mean, hey, it was all right. The part that sucked though, on 2020, when the Rona thing happened, they opened the country right so where people could leave. So when I came back, Philippine Airlines, it started off with a bad thing. My seat didn't work. My seat didn't work. Click, 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 click. You know, like, what the fuck? Oh, like, and oh, not only that, everybody's like, dude, like, we're going on a space shuttle, man. Everybody's like completely like, suited up with masks. I'm like, what the? And I'm like, oh man, it's like, dude, this is not going to be a good experience already. I could tell. I was batting out of wear masks, I'm like, I don't know how you feel that, personal about that stuff, but I got my own personal feelings about it after all these years. So I'm like, hey, miss, what time are you guys gonna serve champagne? Champagne? We're not gonna serve champagne. There's a pandemic going on. We cannot give you alcohol. The president said. And I'm like, oh, fuck, dude. So yeah, dude, that, and then they moved me to another chair. That chair was broken. They moved me to another chair. That was broken. Dude, 3 chairs are broken, man. They didn't recline. I'm in business class and they didn't recline. So yeah, I did the normal Karen thing. I wrote an email. Did I ever get a response from Nah, I didn't get nothing. So I just write comments. Every time there's a YouTube thing, I write a comment on YouTube about Philippine Airlines. Yeah, yeah. Hey, I'm in my 50s. I'm entitled to write emails now. Not a letter, but emails now. We're in 2000s now. We don't have to write letters anymore. But yeah, man. It's hilarious. Yeah. But so now you know why I don't want to do Philippine Airlines anymore. Yeah. Yeah. But nah, dude. Here's another one. Here's another story. Um, my first time ever flying to the Philippines was in 2008. And actually, it was American Airlines. And it went from LAX to Japan. And it was Narita. Landed in Narita, and I forgot how many hour layover, but then actually, because Philippine Airlines and Japan Airlines are twin companies or whatever now. So Japan Airlines picked us up from there to over there. Well, I'm a fat guy, right? I can't hide it. But I was a really fatter guy, like, back then. And, I sat in my chair. I fit, but that thing. So I kind of just like tried tucking it like under my belly. Like, no, they knew. Hey! She starts, hey, it doesn't fit! Get the extender over here! Dude, she yells in front of everybody. Fucking lady, man. They were so rude, dude. They wouldn't say, hey, can you move your... Boom! They probably had a tally how many people's elbows they would hit, right there. So, you know, so here's the difference. Check this out. On Philippine Airlines, so there was the Boeing, right? It was before the 777s, the 737, or what were they? What was the 777 class? Let's get the extender. All right, man, Jeff. Okay. All right, you'll watch the rest later on. All right, Jeff. Thank you very much. But anyways, I'll just finish real quick. Um, Japan Airlines. Oh man, they're beautiful ladies too. All right, Jeff. Take care, buddy. This is what they did. Like, I'm sitting in my chair and I'm all like, oh fuck, same thing. Like, and the lady goes, oh sir, oh, we're so sorry. We're so sorry. Oh, sir. She's apologizing because my fat ass doesn't the belt. She apologized to me. And I'm like, do you know what they do? They got me to go up like I said, remember they had the planes with the double decks? They had me go up there to business class or whatever it was, up on top the stairs and sit next to another big dude, but it was like, we had 3 seats. And then, because there are bigger seats. But then she goes, "Oh, sir, we're sorry." She goes, "Oh, sorry, sir." And she brings the extender, but she's still apologizing now to use the extender. Oh, yeah, no problem. And like, yeah, and I was like, wow. I was like, wow. Difference between Japan Airlines and American Airlines, right? So this gentleman, like I said, it was my first trip. This gentleman right here, um, he was a pro. Um, he was a pro. He was the Philippines, and I'm talking, it's like, your first time? I'm like, yeah. Can you tell? And he's all, yeah, you have that look. Well, you? Nah. So I'm gonna meet my wife and family. They're waiting for me. Oh, right on. We chit chatted, landed. So yeah, he was a pro. You know how I knew he was a pro? Because when we got our luggage, he only had like a small little, like, just carry on. His regular, like, checked in baggage was all cardboard boxes. Koosh, koosh, three, three carts full of just cardboard boxes. Bala Balinkin, I can't even say the word boxes. I'm like, what the heck, man? Like, what is this shit? Oh man, yeah, that was classic. That was my first experience. Yeah, the things you see in the Philippines, man. But hey, that was a thing too, and I'll never forget that. As soon as that door opens and you walk right towards, I mean, you don't like just get to that door of the plane, and that this massive, just like, what do you call it, humidity. And I've been to Florida, I've been to the South, and like, that's humidity, right? No, nothing like the Philippines, man. Especially like you're a fat guy. All right, dude. Yeah, it's me time to end my life here because it's been over an hour. All right, guys. Thank you very much, Jeff. Thank you very much, Jamie, for being here. I really appreciate it. I bet, man. I'll tell you what, man. I've never been to Bangkok. I've never been to Thailand. It scares the shit out of me. I really tell you. That's how I ended up going to the Philippines for the first time. All right, man. Hopefully, we'll do this again. All right, guys. Thank you very much for making this fun and helping me, like, express it, but making this a special live stream. You take care, guys. Peace out. We'll tell these stories some other time. Bye.